Okay, so you don't have to clean out the roller each time. You can just plastic it. If you're doing it all the time, it keeps pretty nice. So just take it off like that. Crumbly bits will come off, but I don't suspect there's too much bad stuff on the thing itself. Anyway, we'll find out. This is how you fix ceiling seams. If you point up there, just give them a quick look at what they look like right now. The tape has dropped in the center. Yeah, so we're gonna fix those without breaking our shoulders. And we don't have to get up on ladders for most of it. And even for sanding, you know, we shouldn't be on ladders, and we shouldn't be breaking our shoulders too much for anything using this method. So what you do is you roll it, you get it, you know, cover it in mud, something like that. Let some excess drip. And then you go side to side. Oh, yeah. You don't roll too fast because you don't want too much mist. You're gonna get some splatter coming down. Well, that's just the way it is. Don't bother working it too much until you have the amount that you want up there. So I did that side, so I'm just gonna roll some out on this side. You're getting all that material up with very minimal effort. That's the idea here with this technique. You have to do a whole house. You don't want to be hand troweling all of it because you'll be injured by the end of it, guaranteed. And just rerunning the box, as we've seen, will show in some other time that just using another flat box on top is not gonna, I mean, the success rate is lower, at least that's what I found from other people trying it. It doesn't always come out clean, so this is really the best technique. So you want lots of material. I don't know what to say. You want it to look like this. Not too thin. Yeah, here, I'll give an example. If it's too thin, these little, it's not filling anything if it's too thin. I guess that's the point. So grab a bit more. Speed up the pace a little bit. Load it. Loading it. Loading it. Maybe we'll get to see what it looks like if this area is any different than the others. But you see I make a nice crisp line there. Make sure we have the outline of our thing very nicely made. And then the next thing you want to do is get your this thing, and you just clean the edge. You want those edges to be as tight as possible. So if the thing's not tight enough, it's gonna slap your finish, take out some mud, but we'll try, we'll see. Problems sometimes occur when you're pressing on one side. There, something like that. Across there, if you want. There. There. And you just sand that, and it's gonna be, no, just joking. That's just a joke. So you gotta do this last very important step. You get your skimming blades. And you just get it started nicely, something like that, and then you go across. One more just for fun, but you've never seen a seam repair that nice in your life, I guarantee it. You can't beat that for quality of finish and speed and ease. And you clean this off and you do it about 50 more times, however there are in the house. That's what you're gonna do. Okay. So you can see now, these are all done. Still out of breath, you know, it's still hard work, but being able to do all this cleanly with no part of my body is breaking yet. And you know, we still have a lot more to do. So it's a good start though. So if you want to find a seam, but you know it's there, but you can't really see it with the current lighting, you just take your knife. See, for example, this one's like, where is it? I bet that doesn't really show on camera. But then if you pass over the area with a mostly vertical, you're gonna end up seeing the high point, which is always the center. And then you can always tell too, when you're not on a seam, when it looks like that, that's just bare drywall. So, yeah, so the more you scratch it, the more it's gonna imprint what's happening. You can really get an idea. There's this box, the edges are sanded, the center dropped, and you know, even the screws you can see, that's where the mud swelled up from the, you know, whatever. And so yeah, you just need to fill in with your mud here on either side of the center, and then it's gonna look nice. Okay, so we finished the main floor. The kitchen. There's a kitchen. You see we finished off those seams there. The very last one I did was that butt joint there. So now the whole floor has been done. So here's the upstairs. I did all these. Doing there. All this. And all this. And so that's it. We did the whole house. My back hurts. Okay, nothing's free. It still takes body work. But what can you do? That's life. Now I have to go home. Thanks for watching. See the mist. I picked up the pace and I started to get a bit dirty. Well, that's just what happens. That's why you put plastic down.